Welcome everyone back to Let's Play Rule the Waves as Russia. We have quite a monthly balance we're picking up after that really splendid last engagement. There isn't a positive side to losing ships in that it does reduce your maintenance, but I don't think we need to worry about that right now. I mean, if we happen to lose a whole bunch of Istafi class ships, then I wouldn't be shedding too many tears. Because they still cost something. We can see 330,000 per, but it's just a drop in the bucket compared to, like, we have these two dreadnoughts who are 1.2 million in maintenance per turn. Yep, that's a lot. So I mean, the strategic value of a normal battleship, a pre-war, we say pre-war dreadnought because we're referring to a pre-war battleship, because we're referring to World War One, but it's kind of a moot point, right? There's no World War One in this universe, but so the battleships, you can get about 4 of them, well, 3, let's just say 3, for the price of one of our dreadnoughts right now. And if I'm not mistaken, the point discrepancy is like 12 and 8. I think it's 12, 10 for the battlecruisers, and 8 for battleships. I could be wrong, but that's more or less what the values are. So the battleships are really good strategic value for us, considering how low their maintenance is. Unfortunately, they're also really terrible at fighting. So I have been talking about getting a new battlecruiser. I'm really hoping that before we do... Whoops, not training. I'll just do that, I don't really care. I keep hoping that we'll get some kind of better... high quality gun. 14 or 15 would be absolutely perfect. So that's why I've kind of stepped up my intel efforts with the leading research people. Hopefully we can steal some designs. Okay. We could pass a revolutionary. I think we should give him safe passage just because... Well, I guess you could go one of two ways. I was going to say because, Russia itself, not too, it doesn't spurn a revolution from time to time itself. But at the same time, you could think of it as a revolutionary government is also very skeptical or cautious against other revolutionaries, knowing how they themselves came to power, overthrowing someone else. But let's give them safe passage, just for fun. I think that increases our unrest and increases theirs, and in general, it's just going to bring this war to a close a little bit faster, I believe. And that's good because we have the victory point lead right now. We've taken one of their... I think we've taken... Oh, man. L-39 was torpedoed. We lost the Posadnik. I forgot to adjust. Some of our guys need to be readjusted. Our raiders. Okay, otherwise we sank 4 more ships. And we have an unexpected battle, which we have to attend. Battle size 1, so it should be small. Let's find out. Well, this doesn't look too small. I am immediately excited by the location. Actually, I think is this our 11 10-inch gun emplacement? This is a 6-inch gun. I think we have if I'm not crazy, we have a 10-inch gun emplacement. This is another 6-inch gun. Okay, where are my heavy guns? Well, I can always just find them over here, right? Coastal Force. I guess it's part of the Coastal Force. Okay, so what is our mission here? I completely forgot. It was an unexpected battle, but, excuse me, I don't remember the battle type. Doesn't look like we have to protect an escort or something. Oh, wow, so, holy cow. I didn't even know the Gangut was a Cesarevich class. But we definitely have Repizin mixed in. So this is the really good news why 19 and 20, the 2 speeds we have, they're not too different. That's extremely helpful. So this looks like a bunch of our old dreadnoughts. Now, this is kind of weird, but if I can manage to get a few of these guys sunk, they're not a terrible ship either. I think the quality... Okay, the quality is at least 0. I did upgrade that. That's very good. And we got improved director. Yeah, this is a decent ship. How's the armor? You know what? This is a really decent ship. It has a 4-sided... It's basically just one turret away from being perfectly 4 in line. We just have a little redundancy, 2 turrets to either side. We did get the quality 1 5-inch guns on these guys. That's excellent. They have 2 torpedoes each side. I mean, I started thinking, like, you know what? This ship is so outdated, blah, blah, blah. Let's just let them get sunk so that we can get new ships. But that's not a bad ship. And it has, obviously, the strategic projection, so which is another good thing. Real fast before I get carried away, what is the tonnage on these guys? 23,000. Yeah, that's a really good... That's enough tonnage to beat any treaty-class ships, because it has an advantage of, I mean, probably about 3,000 tons. I'm assuming that that's enough to give us an advantage over them. But on top of that, I mean, they're still low enough maintenance because they're not that big of a ship. It's a little bit sad that we only have one Cesarovich class in the whole bunch. Wait, maybe 2? No. Yeah. Well, that's okay. A few YouTube commenters appearing here, so that's good. This might be a huge big battle though, which I'm not. Oh boy, we got everyone. The Humanity and Molotov 2, ever the running pair, and they did exceptionally well in the last engagement. By the way, just in case you hadn't seen this, Incompetent Idiot made an after-action report, which is really good, in the last video. So if you jump back to, what was that, video number 28, and look for his video, or his comment, he does a whole, like, official-looking report. It's really cool. So I just want to, if you didn't see that in the comments, you might go back and check it out. Exactly, it's just so interesting. Alright, I've done enough dawdling and delaying. Let's get this into the right position. And as always, we can't really control anything until we spot... Wait, we can. Oh god, is this... I mean, I didn't check. By the way, we should have a 10-inch gun somewhere. Is this convoy defense? I really wish I had paid attention. We should have a... There it is. There's our 9-inch coastal battery. So if we can, we want to move very close to Naval. Okay, well, I don't know what to do. So I think, okay, wind is to the east. So let's just... I don't know, man. Let's just... Supposedly we'll spot something. Just let them... They're going to stay in formation, so I don't want to mess with it. I really hate these kind of missions, though. But yeah, I would say that if anything, we probably should move back over to Hango or Naval. He tucked in. Do you see that? He tucked back out. Hey, pause. Alright, well, the fleets have converged. That's... Probably, this is the time where we're going to do AI controlled. You know what? I think that's... I'm going to change these guys to support line ahead as well. But then... shoot, I should do this for everyone. Let's get this guy to support line ahead. Just go 1 minute with that as our settings. I'm okay with the screen. It's a little bit ahead. But okay, let's go 1 minute. And then let's go to AI control. And then if we happen to wander around and catch anybody, that's fine. But at least this way I don't have to... Damn it, which one of you guys is the main one? So why are we sailing in parallel lines? I would prefer not to. But oh well, let's just see what happens when we go to AI control with everyone. Everyone except for we can't go to AI control with these guys, I don't think. Oh, we can. But they're independent. They're likely to just wander off in a completely different direction. So I will have to control 2 ships. But that's not terrible. We can handle 2. I hope. And we're all going 16 knots, so yay. Oh god. Vesnik. Okay, so let's look at... Who's getting sunk right now? Oh, well, they were spotted here at 1303. That was an hour ago. Now, who the hell would be... We have a minesweeper, which is getting shot to pieces. No. Yes. Oh, they are right next to us, then. Alright, well, we'll be coming in from the wind advantage then. Should spot them pretty soon. Get these guys a little bit of time to move into wind advantage. I mean, we're right on top of them, according to all these reports. Oh, the visibility is just terrible right now because of rain. Well, hopefully we spot them soon. I mean, they've got to be this way, right? That's where all signs point towards this. There we go. Unidentified ship. Alright, well, we probably need to start controlling our ships by ourselves so that, holy cow, this Charlie Foxtrot gets resolved. Let's go ahead and do that. This is why AI control is a little bit of a messy thing. Humanity's already opening up. This could be like a main line. I just want access to, yes, the Gangut, and where in the name of God, there, the Reginald PB. You are also being taken off your AI duties. Okay, so humanity's bending around. We're about to get... this might be the battle fleet line. If it's a battle cruiser line, we're okay. But if it's the battle... Okay, well, good. Molotov hit... Oh, 5-inch guns. A little bit risky going in with our... You know what? Let's just go ahead and give the order to launch torpedoes because we are extremely close range. I'm going to leave all my escorts on AI. This will be a fun experiment. Let's see what happens. Okay, wow. So, to start off with, we've gotten 3 superb 11-inch hits on this battlecruiser. And not only that, but humanity, wow, doing a great job. Look at this. Perfect targeting. Hit the light cruisers with 2 5-inch guns. Excellent. 13-inch guns hit the same battlecruiser. Is that the same one? Oh, good. And a 5-inch gun, not going to matter. But humanity herself is receiving return fire. Hitting the belt extended. This guy's hit. And the Molotov 2 has a turret disabled before she really gets her guns into place. Okay, well hopefully that'll all change in a second. We're now moving with them, and the Gangut is going to cut them off, which means they'll probably be forced south. Yeah, I think we're okay. It's a Von der Ton class. Good God. Well, these 11-inch hits... Yeah, the Von der Ton, despite having extremely potent armament, does not have very much armor, except for on her batteries. Good God, 5-inch batteries. That's very well protected. What are they? 4-inch batteries. That's strange. Anyway, yeah, so the Von der Ton. She is... Oh, actually, now it's a Dreadnought, which is taunting the Molotov. And another battlecruiser, which may be another... So this is a big engagement. I mean, I should be taking it probably a little more seriously than I am. For that reason, we will turn you off. We'll get you to go support, line abreast, turn together. We know what's going on here. Yeah, 30. And let's get this Von der Ton. And we want them to head... Well, technically, heading north will push them more out of the wind range. Let's just head directly south with that one. Molotov, you just stay on course, because even though you're taking a bit of punishment right now, you are corralling them right into our main force, which is having a huge problem getting itself organized. Okay, this is a single destroyer. We'll leave that one in reserve. Wait. Oh my gosh. Okay, don't leave this one in reserve. This one just gets sent to the front as a sacrifice to the gods. You pull back because you are a light cruiser, so therefore should not be charging through. And Battle Division 1 is doing the right thing. Destroyer is trying not to cut off the Gangut as much, I hope, in a moment. And that appears to be all the units we need to control except for this one. And we'll just get them to be continuing their support role, but... Oh, go to Squad Max. Good God, that'll help you avoid being shot. Maybe it's too little too late. Von der Ton hits the humanity with a heavy shell. We did... Oh, yes, the Gangut has opened up. And we started launching torpedoes, which is nice. We have opened up with the Gangut. We get 2 15-inch shells. That's... And look at that. Medium damage, 2 turrets disabled. That's very helpful. This is another Von der Tongue class, so we are... Is that the one who's hitting... Otherwise, the Reginald PB also getting involved, hitting... This is the rear... No, this is the rear ship. The Naku Mesti is actually being screened by our own units. Let's drop down our speed a little bit. Okay, you guys are going to go to support. What if I just do that? Will you automatically know to launch torpedoes? Maybe. Maybe not. We'll find out in a second. Alright, this is too fast. Things are happening way too fast. I want to see them happen now that... Oh gosh, the Molotov is really getting targeted. It might be worth it to turn her back now that it's obvious. These guys are in the total firing arc of all of our dreadnoughts. So, a 13-inch hit on the Prussian. So this is a Prussian class. Now, this was almost what sank one of our dreadnoughts. Oh, good. Look at this. Destroyed their main, their triple battery, their triple gun turret. Yeah, you know, this is actually really good. The Von der Tongue, the lead Von der Tongue has switched its targeting to R formation, so the Humanity and Molotov should be a little bit off. This could be just their... I mean, I'm imagining there's a big fleet behind this. I'm expecting that we engage this and then we retreat very quickly back to Naval. That's the idea. Engage, get in, take out a little bit more of their huge, overwhelming naval superiority, and then return to port. Oops. Yes. Okay. Well, I'm still interested in seeing what this guy does on AI control. Okay, they are starting their turn south. It might be too late. Okay, so we had a turret disabled, but Humanity, you know what? That's not that bad. Reginald PB took a hit. Looks like one of her turrets is disabled. It just happens to be lucky enough that it's the opposite side turret. That's really nice. What are you doing, Poltava? Coming back in to reattach, I guess. Now, Gangut has just hit this Von der Tongue with 3 more 15-inch guns. We're point blank. There's no way those are not penetrating. I mean, those are doing some serious damage. Otherwise, 5-inch guns. Okay, 3 more 13-inch hits. 1 13-inch. Okay, very good, Poltava. I don't know what you're doing formation-wise, but accurate-wise, that's great to see that you managed to land a hit on this ship. Remember, the more damage your ship is, the decrease in accuracy, which we might be able to see here. So firing ship under fire, fire ship turning, crew quality. So far they haven't received enough damage, even though, well, I guess that's not that much damage, yeah. It claims 42%, but remember, some of the damage is if your turret's disabled, it counts it. It pretends that the turret is destroyed. It usually is like a 15% jump in damage. But that can be repaired just as soon as the turret... Who the hell launched this? I'm looking at you, Ruben. Oh, it was the... Well, maybe... Okay, that's a weird angle. Yeah, it looks like they're going to turn south. Let's turn south with them. This will be... No, not a good idea, because then we'll just go and take the tail end of the line. Because I don't think this torpedo is going to hit anything, but more importantly, I don't want the Humanity and Molotov to be the lead element against the dreadnoughts, which are probably coming behind. Okay, let's push on. That is such a terrible torpedo, though. So 3 more 13-inch hits on good. I'm really hoping that we got the middle one. So this was down to 2 of its functioning, only 2 functional turrets. This one has only 1. The Prussian still going with all of them, and we really could... it'd be nice if we could land a few hits. We only are landing 5-inch hits on them. But the Vonderton is really getting hit. 3 more 13-inch hits, 1 more 15-inch hit. It's very good. Yeah, that's a better spread, but unfortunately, God, this is the worst. All right, they're coming in, but I don't think we're gonna get hit by torpedoes. We're moving away already. Let's get our light cruisers to step up. I don't know what these guys are doing. You know what? Fine. Wait, they did it. They went to line abreast on their own, so maybe they are attempting to do something. And that's a great spread. That's what I'm... And it looks like a few more ready to go. I'm actually going to pull the Gangu back. You know, we'll make this line... This is squad max. I'm going to pull this line over to the east a little bit more, because we've done a lot of good damage, and if these torpedoes hit, we'll just wait for them to reduce their speed. That's what I was worried about. So that's maybe the main dreadnought line. Okay. Wow, these are looking like great launches. I'm thinking we'll get 1 or 2 hits on this guy. The Prussian may get away. Hey, if we just take out 2 Vondertons, 28,000 tons ships each, I mean, I shouldn't complain too much about that. Okay, Boyke, you're going to be the one who goes in and hopefully delays the lead of their new dreadnought formation that's entering. I'm still going to let those guys go under AI control because I'm just really curious what they do. Okay, we did hit the Vonderton. Which one, though? Perfect. That's actually the one I would prefer to hit because we're probably going to be lining up a lot of shots. Oh. Looks like all our shots are landing on that guy as well. Okay, well that's still fine. Right now, torpedo launches are really good because they should take them if the torpedoes last long enough, and you know they have about the right range. They can even threaten the new ships entering. Okay, so this is the Rubin. That's good. Humanity has pulled off. Molotov is probably going to get hit unless we continue to pull the Humanity off, so let's do that. Why the Zorki is running backwards, I don't... It's just an interesting exercise seeing what they do. Let's pull the Gangu back because now's the time for us to line up those barrages and hit them. Because this ship's obviously going down. Alright, we hit that Vonderton and not a whole lot going on in this one. We hit this ship 3 times. That's probably enough to sink it. This guy surely has launched his torpedoes, but we're running at a really weird angle for those to hit. Okay, hit a Prussian, hit a Vonderton, the correct Vonderton, very good. And nothing else of interest. Ah, this is just a destroyer who has entered. Well, continue your reconnaissance. Even if you go to AI control eventually. Whoa. That came out of nowhere. Wow. Okay, this is actually perfect. So in the same turn, we got 3 15-inch hits on this Vonderton, which is, I mean, we can imagine she's done for. And also a torpedo hit on the other Vonderton, who is now without any functioning heavy turrets. Okay, well that's really good. That's really good. Maybe this is all we're up against is just a battlecruiser raiding group. I mean, I'm starting to believe. Maybe that's all we're up against. Molotov and Humanity can peel back. You guys have done a really good job protecting us. So this guy's medium damage. He's probably dead. Good. Whoops. We can probably push 2 more. The Prussian's the only one which maybe we should be pursuing. Let me see if I can actually target the Prussian separate. Yes. Let's get everyone to target the Prussian. They won't listen, but in principle, maybe they have a better chance of engaging the correct unit. See, that is not... This is not... I don't know why you guys would think that that is an okay thing to do. So the Prussian, now that we've tried to specifically target her, will receive no fire, of course. I don't really blame them. They're still targeting potential threats. So that doesn't seem like the worst. Okay, Reuben is hitting that. Okay, that's a done ship, though. Yeah, but we can't... See, what is this? What is this? Who thinks that this is a good idea? I'm starting to think that they should rewrite their algorithms for torpedo launching. I mean, the Reuben is just in a terrible place. It's more of a challenge for me to get out of there without getting hit than anything else. Ah, but the Prussian has turned back south, which is exceptionally good news. So actually, let's stay on a pursuit course. You guys are squad maxing away. Very good. Take the east side to hopefully avoid... Wow, I mean, both of these guys are... This guy's in big trouble. There's their second line. I only see one. Okay, we did land 2 more 13-inch hits on the Prussian, which is also, note, a lot lighter. It is a treaty class. What are we up to? What are we up against here? Just one? I'm having a lot of difficulty believing that. One hit on the Prussian. Okay, good. So this is what happens. See, yeah. Obviously, okay. I'm not sure. I'll have to rewind the footage and actually take a look. Almost surely this is one of our own torpedoes. I don't know who would have launched the torpedo otherwise. So we'll get her to go down to 0. Turn away. But is she sunk? Yes. She's a goner. Fuck. I don't know why. Oh, God. Oh, boy. Let's get these guys in here. Straighten these guys out. We're just going to do a drive-by and get out. I know. We got to turn off the torpedo launching thing. Okay, those disappeared. That's good. Still hitting all the wrong ships now. Vonneton has turned back. That's interesting. Oh, the Prussians turned back. Now, who are you guys targeting right now? God, why are you targeting that? No. No. Bad. Very bad. Yeah, you're gone for sure. The Russian Navy is just a comic... It's a comedy of torpedo launching in this fleet. The only ships that we end up losing are the ones we hit with our own torpedoes. It's just comical. Thank you. We're so good at engaging ships before, now not so much. Alright, well, we have to engage these guys. I mean, we just have to push after them full steam if we have any hope of sinking them. Obviously, this Vonneton is going to get away despite the torpedoes, despite... It doesn't have any guns left. I mean, gotta put all of our resources into sinking her. If they get away without sinking, then there's just... didn't make any sense. And you don't have any torpedoes left? No. But that's okay. You can still influence the decision. Oh, we hit the Prussian. That was amazing. For a moment, we did the right thing. It was very short-lived, but still. Looks like we're actually engaging the correct targets now. This is wonderful news. At long last. And this is kind of interesting. The Boyki is hitting the... This is so good, actually. Despite it being a really old Russian destroyer, this is our 500-ton specimen. She's actually doing a really good job with this V3 class. Something which is clearly more than her match. Probably about... It would maybe take even 2 of my destroyers to sink one of these, maybe even 3. And we landed our first hit. In fact, we landed our second hit. It's very good news. So the focus has now switched over from the Dreadnought battle to the the Battle of the Destroyers. Okay, so what's the point here? If we continue as is, well, this is actually good. Maybe these guys are doing something. I've completely left them alone to do whatever they want. If we force the Von der Tann to retreat at high speed, that's also one way of killing her, I think. That eventually she'll just sink because of, if she's going high speed, sure, her bulkheads may rupture, you know, things like this. So very good job, Boyki. Okay, the Prussian finally getting targeted because she did turn back a little bit towards us. And for her troubles, she got 3 13-inch shells. Wait, 1, 2, I miscounted. It's only the difference between 2 and 3, and I still somehow miscounted. Anyway, doesn't matter. Quickly moving on. 2 more hits. The Boyki's finally starting to get torn apart by this V3. Not surprising. Oh, that actually does make sense that she was hit by a torpedo, because I was putting her in the lead of the formation, and these guys do have torpedoes, I think. Okay, the Prussian doesn't. The Von der Tann has 2. I actually, it must have been this V3 class. Or was it one of my own torpedoes again? Well, very simple. Reginald PB is going to pull off, and Vladistok is going to pick up where she left off. Is your rudder jammed, Reginald, or have you not received my orders? Well, I don't know what's going on, but Reginald PB's ignoring my orders, has decided that taking a torpedo is nothing that concerns him. What in God's name? Is your rudder jammed? What is going on? Okay, just come to a dead stop if you're not going to listen to my orders, damn it. I mean, that's not going to help, but... yeah, they're just going to target you more. Gosh. Frustrating. Well, at least the Humanity and Molotov are here to make my day better. Maybe. Good. Some more 15-inch hit on the Prussian. That should be devastating. Yeah, she's down to 5 knots. Lost 2 of her turrets. We know this one doesn't have... oh, she has restored 1 of her turrets. But things should be good. Okay, the Von der Tann has come to a close. Stop, I mean. I don't know if that's because they are just sinking or if... yeah, these are both gone. Okay, very good. So what we'll do is... it's 33 minutes. If I do this quickly enough, maybe I'll suffer an extra torpedo hit or 2 because of haste. But if we can do this quickly... I think these guys are all sinking. We'll just make a couple passes. And they're on fire. I think it's over. So just get everyone to return to port. Okay, Reginald PB has more than 50% damage. You're not taking any hits, are you? Okay, I think you'll actually make it. So what we're going to do is start getting people to return to port. We're going to start with our battle cruisers here because they are in... they've taken a few hits, so I wouldn't mind getting them back to port. Sure. Pick up survivors. Yes, very good. Keep hitting the ships which are sinking. Yes, AI control. Very good. This is a battleship, but we have our Gangut. Yeah, this dreadnought line is in prime condition. In fact, I'm actually going to get them to hold fire and hold torpedoes. until... Oh, actually, they're firing at that. Oh, they actually hit that. Okay, so you know what? Never mind. Disregard. No, actually, I am going to hold that, because I don't think that that's going to be a big deal. Let them go away. Doesn't matter. The main one we're worried about here is let's get everyone out. So let's keep... Where are you attached to? No. Oh, you can't be attached anywhere else. Fine, go to AI control. That's fine. Get out of here. Who is attached to... So you guys attach yourself to the Gangoot. Okay? You attach yourself to the Gangoot. Very good. Did you listen? Yes, supposedly. Why don't you turn into screen for them? There. You got them. You got the message. But then, just kidding, go back to support. Oh, our visibility is now this one. What visibility am I seeing? Dear God, that's so interesting. Look at this, is so interesting. We actually have 2 line of sight. No, this is torpedo? Oh, okay, so these guys are in range. Okay, that makes more sense. Usually the torpedo appears blue, but it's appearing like gray on my screen. I guess that is blue. Huh. I need to fix the colors on this monitor. So I could have been picking out that guy for quite a while. If you're just wandering around, make sure you're attached to the Gangoot. None of these guys are. Okay, that's a Gangoot. You're a Gangoot. You guys are going home. Actually, the secondary line's actually in pretty good shape. Let's get these guys to head towards Naval. The closest port's Hango. Let's get them to go there. The original PB still pummeling these guys. I'll stock up quite a score. Keep landing those hits. Launch more torpedoes. We are not sure if they're dead yet. Those survivors boarding lifeboats are clearly an imminent threat. Yeah, AI control, that's fine. It's actually helpful. One less person I have to control. Okay, so let's go down to cruise, by the way. I think we can go down to 14. Original PB's just having a grand old time hitting this guy. Alright. It's sunk, so now we can actually allow torpedo firing and all that. And we can run over here and see what we have here. 2 ships. We're opening fire. Oh, it's a Prussian. We'll go for the gold. Okay, wow, we actually managed to hit him once. I wasn't expecting this, but hey, it's a Prussian. It's not something we have to be very afraid of. I'm more afraid of these guys and their silly torpedoes. In fact, I want to go head on with them because that's probably the best way to avoid torpedoes. Oh man. And they return fire and hit. No. Let's track these guys down though. Oh. Just go home. Vernie, this is a proud moment for her. She's like, yes, I am the task force commander. But very short-lived. Just trying to keep these guys off of the regional PB. So our light cruiser's the one avoiding. You know what? How has nobody hit these guys? There we go. And we're going to go right at them. This is my only hope of avoiding torpedoes. Don't allow them to get a starboard or a port side broadside off. Oh god, don't ram them. Okay. It's a bit close. And we got them both. Very good. Major success. Great success. Now we just need to line up hopefully an engagement against this. Okay, but can we target this guy, please? They are returning. Oh, we did hit him once, but that was a 5-inch hit, I think. 13-inch hit. Turret hit that didn't penetrate. 13-inch hit. Another hit. 13-inch hit. Okay, near miss. Now, what does the Reginald PB do? Can I get her to just go away? Go home. I think you're okay. I think she's in pretty good shape now. She's completely controlled the flooding. She has half of her buoyancy left, which is good. We're actually getting a few hits off here. Okay, and that's... With that final barrage, that's our cue to go home. So this was a pretty successful battle, I'd say. I mean, by comparison, maybe even a more successful battle. Just because we sank more ships, and I think we took less damage, a lot less damage overall. Home to port, everyone. Okay, or, you know, if you feel like you're special, you don't have to. Whatever. I don't care. Do whatever you want. Oh, is this the Poltava? Well, where the hell are you guys going? It's cool, the nighttime doesn't even go into part of Finland. And that should be the last of our ships. Now we're just waiting for them to stop mucking around. Doesn't look like they're doing anything, but they can. Technically, our fleet's all gone, but they have the chance to go sink more of our minesweepers or whatever. Nope. Alright, let's see what we had. We actually did encounter all of the German ships, so they didn't have a secondary whatever. And they sank... I sank that light cruiser, but they get credit for it, damn it. No, they already had... They had plenty of ships already sank. But the only ship we lost was because of a torpedo, which I'm pretty sure was one of my torpedoes. A stupid torpedo we fired at a ship that was already going to sink and hit our own crew. I can't complain about the results, though. It's another major victory. It shouldn't be too surprising to see the characters involved here. We had a Hindenburg. These are all von der Tonn classes, though, and they're 85,000. It's a good-sized ship. Where is... Okay, this is interesting. Look at this. Our Reginald PB is worth 87,000. Their von der Tonn is worth 84,000. Wow. That's interesting. Okay, well, let's close this. And there was another thing I wanted to do. I guess we'll call this BC kills. I wanted to check out what Germany has left. What do they have? I mean, because look we've already sunk. This is incredible. Wow. Excuse me. 10 battlecruisers and 1 dreadnought. And the 1 dreadnought we sank was a Vetten. 3 von der Tonns. The Derflinger's not that big of a deal. Preußens, you know, also a treaty-class ship. But the Gobens, these are really old, mind you. But the von der Tonns, okay, so let's put this in, like, really valuable ships. We've sunk 4. 3 von der Tonns and 1 Vetten. What do they have left? Okay, so they have some Nassau class, which we've seen. Some Westphalen, which is not good either. This is essentially equivalent to the Retvisan. They have an Ostfriesland, And this one looks powerful. Yeah, that one's powerful. A bit slow, but we may not have our stats completely accurate. Then they have some more treaty stuff. I'm not even going to... I mean, I guess I can look, but... Yeah, it's not going to be... that is extremely silly design. And then they have 4 Vettans left. So they have 4 Vettans. What do they have? Oh, gosh. And a Braunschweig, sorry. These names... Schleswig-Holstein. That is a powerful ship. That is a very powerful ship. So they do have 1, 2, plus 4. Yeah. So they have about 6 powerful dreadnoughts. And of their battlecruisers, I think we've gotten to most of them. They only have 1 powerful battlecruiser left. Well, that's good to see. Once we wear down their battlecruisers, that means our scouting force will have a huge advantage over theirs. Because my humanity, all of my, I can't remember the name, Kinberg class, then they'll be able to take advantage. If it's Kinburn versus another treaty class, we stand a good chance. If it's Kinburn versus Vonderton, yeah, we don't. Well, this episode has gone way too long for us to try to design a new battleship, or new battle cruiser. But I'm really excited to see that monthly balance. Look at that, 17 million. That's enough for us to build like 3 of the new battle cruisers without taking any negative monthly balance, which is pretty crazy. But 45 minutes, let's draw this to a close. So thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys for the next episode. And until then, take care.